Alright, this is packet tracer 912, and we're going to create a baseline, and we're going to create a baseline for performance, and then we're going to create a configuration baseline. So step 1 in the activity wants us to ping from PC2. We're going to ping PC0, PC1, PC3, PC4, and PC5, and we're going to, on a scrap piece of paper, identify the following. The average round trip time takes to ping these PCs. So we're going to the desktop. And first of all, we're going to ping PC0, which is 10.10.10.2. So what we would need to do is record the average round trip time of 19 milliseconds, and I'm going to do that on my scratch piece of paper, and then we're going to go back there, and I'm going to ping PC1, which is 10.10.20.2. and record the average time of 23 milliseconds. And we need to ping PC3, which is 10.10.30.2. and has an average time of 21 milliseconds. And then we'll ping PC4, which is 10.10.50.2. and the average time is 24 milliseconds. And then we're going to ping PC5, which is 10.10.60.2. and it's got an average time of 29 milliseconds. So I'm going to document these results, and then it says to create a baseline using ping, you would ping 100 or 500 times and reference the average time of the total number of pings. For time issues, I'm not going to do that, but I think you get the understanding that you would just document the 29 milliseconds here on PC5, and you would repeat that several times. The activity says 100 to 500 times, and then you would take the average of the number of times you pinged it. So that's how we would create a configuration baseline, and or excuse me, a performance baseline. And step 2, we're going to create a configuration baseline. Once we do that, we're going to copy the configuration to a TFTP server, and in order to do that, we need to go to the command line, and we're going to copy the startup config to a TFTP server, and we're going to enter the address for that TFTP server, which is 10.10.40.250, and we're going to give this file name router 0 config baseline. And we have successfully copied the running configuration, the startup configuration, from router 0 to our TFTP server, and we should be able to compare the baseline every time major changes occurred, and also periodically checking performance against the baseline will assist in proactively identifying potential problems. So again, that completes this activity. We created a baseline, a performance baseline, and a configuration baseline, and then we copied our startup configuration from router 0 to TFTP server and named the file router 0 config baseline.